What if you no-clipped out of reality? One second you're walking through an ordinary building. The next, the floor disappears beneath you. You fall for what feels like forever, then land hard on damp, musty carpet. When you open your eyes, you're not in the real world anymore. You're in an endless maze of yellow rooms. The lights are flickering. The walls stretch on forever. There's a low, constant buzzing in your ears, and somewhere in the distance, you hear something that doesn't sound human. This is the Backrooms. Welcome back to Rabbit Hole Remains. Today, we're exploring how a single 4chan post in 2019 exploded into one of the largest collaborative horror universes on the internet. From a creepy image and 6 haunting words, to video games, found footage series, analog horror, novels, and millions of terrified fans. This is the story of how an internet meme became a full-blown horror universe. Let's step inside. It all began on May 12, 2019, in a single anonymous 4chan post on the paranormal board. The original post contained nothing but a blurry, unsettling photograph of an empty office-like space with yellow walls, ugly carpet, and fluorescent lighting. Below the image were these words: "If you're not careful and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you." That was it. No explanation, no lore, just one eerie image and a paragraph that sent chills down thousands of spines. The post didn't go mega viral immediately, but within weeks it had spread across Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube. People began adding to it. They created rules, levels, and entities. The Backrooms quickly evolved from a single creepy idea into a massive, collaborative creepypasta. The community decided there wasn't just one backroom. Instead, they created levels. Level 0 in the original yellow rooms became the starting point. An infinite maze-like floor of mono-yellow wallpaper, moist carpet, and buzzing lights. No exits, no windows, just endless repetition. Then came Level 1, a vast concrete warehouse with fluorescent lights and the constant sound of distant machinery. Slightly more dangerous, Level 2 introduced extreme heat, pipes, and the first real sense of industrial dread. By Level 3, the lights began to fail. Darker corridors, flooded areas, and the growing feeling that you're not alone. And then, the entities appeared. The most famous is Entity 3, better known as Smilers, creatures with glowing white eyes and massive grins that only appear in complete darkness. If you shine a light on them, they vanish. But turn the light off, and they get closer. There's also Hound, Bacteria, Skin Stealers, Partygoers, and the terrifyingly intelligent Async Research Institute entities from later lore. The deeper you go, the worse it gets. Some levels are flooded with almond water, the only safe liquid. Others have gravity that doesn't work properly, and a few break the laws of reality entirely. So how did a random 4chan post become an entire horror universe? The answer is simple. The internet took ownership. In 2020 and 2021, creators on YouTube began making found footage style videos of people accidentally no-clipping into the backrooms. Channels like Kane Pixels completely changed the game. Kane Pixels' The Backrooms series started in January 2022 with a single 7-minute video titled Found Footage Number 1. Using incredibly realistic 3D animation and practical effects, it showed a group of explorers discovering an entrance to the backrooms and realizing they weren't the first ones there. The video exploded. Within months, it had tens of millions of views. Kane Pixels continued the series, introducing the Async Corporation, advanced camera technology, and terrifying new entities. His version of the Backrooms became so popular that many new fans think it's the original lore. Other creators followed: the Mandela catalog-style analog horror, animated series, Roblox games, Unity horror experiences, and even full-length films in development. Today, the Backrooms has its own wiki with over 1,000 documented levels, hundreds of entities, and complex lore about the front rooms, thresholds, and what happens if you no-clip too deep. Some levels are strangely beautiful. Others will break your mind just by existing. There are even rumored positive levels where you can find peace, if you're lucky enough to reach them. But why did the Backrooms resonate so strongly? It taps into something primal, the fear of being lost, trapped, and alone in a place that feels familiar, yet completely wrong. The endless monotony. The buzzing lights. The feeling that something is watching you from just beyond the next wall. It's liminal space horror at its purest. Those eerie in-between places that feel like they shouldn't exist. Empty hallways, abandoned malls, flickering office buildings at 3 a.m. The Backrooms took that feeling and made it infinite. It also became the perfect canvas for creativity. Anyone could add a new level, a new monster, or a new rule. The Backrooms belongs to the internet in a way few horror concepts ever have. So, could the Backrooms be real? Most people treat it as pure fiction, but some swear that certain abandoned buildings, basements, or glitchy video game maps feel a little too much like Level 0. There are even modern urban legends of people no-clipping during extreme dissociation or near-death experiences. Whether you believe any of it is real or not, one thing is undeniable. A single blurry photo and one chilling paragraph created something that has terrified millions and continues to grow every single day. What do you think? Have you ever experienced a place that felt like the Backrooms? Which level scares you the most? And do you think Kane Pixel's version or the original 4chan lore is better? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for falling down the rabbit hole with me today. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the next internet mystery. Remember, be careful where you step, because if you no-clip in the wrong place, you might never find your way back out. Until next time, stay out of the yellow rooms. And remember, the rabbit hole remains.